Hey everybody, it's been a long time.
Real long.
But this is Woman Talk Wednesday with WTUG. Of course, you know myself, Jade, Nicole.
I'm Monique Jordan.
And our special guest today is Miss Shawna Moore.
Hey, Shawna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you all?
Good, good,
Thank you.
good.
So, of course, Woman Talk Wednesday is all about highlighting women doing great things in Tuscaloosa surrounding areas, balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship and being an employee and all that stuff. You know,
Nappy-headed husbands. Sorry.
well, yeah, yeah, all that stuff. So we invited Shawna to come and talk with us because most people in Tuscaloosa know that Shawna is a great playwright here in our city, and she has a great production that's on the way.
Okay. So with me being new to the area, because I know nothing, so I didn't even know what you did when you came in here.
Right.
Explain. Tell us about your business, your screen. You do plays?
I do
stuff?
plays, yes.
Excellent. So tell us. Do tell.
Okay, I'm currently working on my 6th play. And
Wow.
yeah, it's called a Trial by Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited about it because what it's about is a woman who was called into the ministry, and ever since she decided to accept her calling, all hell has broken loose.
Watch out now. My type of play.
She's gonna have trouble in the home, with her husband, with her children, in the church, and it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be funny. If you romantic, oh my God, it's the greatest love story ever. And it's you're gonna have a hallelujah good time, and it's just every kind of emotion that you want to have in a good production. You'll see it there.
And that's a good play because I want to laugh, I want to cry, I want to get mad, I want to curse the guy out for being a dog. All of that.
Yes.
All of that.
You're gonna get to do all of that
Okay.
in this play, and
Okay.
then some.
Okay, I'm interested in this one.
Yes, you gotta come.
So when is it?
It is this weekend, April the 7th and the 8th at
Okay.
Central High School. Saturday the 7th is going to be at 7 o'clock, and Sunday it's at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, and how much are tickets?
Tickets, the advance tickets right now are $15, and it's going to be $20 at the door.
Where can they get them? I'm sorry.
Thank you for taking all my questions.
They can contact me. My number is 205-292-8699, or they can inbox or get in touch with any of the castmates. Everybody has tickets.
Okay, so now, and this is your what?
Sixth one.
Sixth. Okay, so how often do you do them? Do you try and do them like once a year? Or?
No, well, actually, last year I did one. I did two. I just did one in October.
Okay.
Took me 3 weeks, well, 2 weeks to write this last one.
Wow.
Yes, I usually give myself 3 weeks to write, and this time I did it in 2 weeks. So I'm super excited.
How do you write? Do you go to like a beach or something and just relaxation and write, or you just be writing?
Nothing. I just sit down with my laptop, and me and Jesus, we do it.
Okay.
I don't have an outline or nothing. I just sit down one day and I start typing, and 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later at the most, I have my product.
That's
Well, I know
talented.
traditionally you use cast members from right here in our area. You mentioned that people can get their tickets from cast members. Can you say who some of those people are?
Yeah.
Some of your cast members?
April Watson, she is the star. She has the lead role. She's playing Rachel. Christopher McMullen, he is the lead man, and he has tickets. Jerome Pruitt. We got Monique.
There's a lot of Pruitts here. yeah.
Monique Cooper. We have James Washington. It's only 12 people.
Okay.
12 people in the cast, so it's kind of small compared to my last. My last one was based on my life story, and we had like 22 people in that.
So now let me ask you this. If someone is interested in acting here in the area that's never been in a play but want to and you're really good, how can they audition for any of your plays?
Just hit me up on Facebook. I'm all over social media, except Twitter. I don't understand that yet.
You ain't the only one.
Right.
Yeah, and
Twitter.
a lot of people reach out to me through Facebook or, through word of mouth from other castmates, but I have a lot of people that follow me from you know, from
one play to the
one
next.
play to another.
That's great.
Also, Anthony Nolan, he's my stage director. And
Can't
this
forget
is
about Anthony, girl.
Yeah, I cannot forget about Anthony.
How you do that?
Okay, because he's like, he has taken such a load off of me this time. Because normally in my other productions, I was doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he has just been a godsend.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
he also stars in it too. As
Okay.
the pastor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you ever need any loudmouth DJs, any crazy DJs, just let us know.
I've been in one of her plays.
Oh,
already.
really?
Hey.
Oh, me next.
Yeah.
Jade was in my
Hi.
second one, A
Was
Testament
she?
of Faith, and she was so good.
Was she the crazy girl?
Yes.
I knew it.
She was so good though. She got the script and like 2 days later she knew the whole thing.
Okay, I ain't mad. Jade be focused. Let's business.
She's awesome.
Okay.
And this time we have
Thank
Jared.
you. Jared's in it
Jared's
again.
in it again.
Look at her
Okay,
hating. You
look.
saw that face just right
No,
there?
I said my brother is a great actor.
Is
He
he really?
is,
He
and I
is.
forgot to mention him, but I told him about the play, like when Denise Strawer did her play, March the 3rd or whatever. He was in that, and he emailed me the next day and said, if you got any upcoming roles, let me know. And I said, about
Awesome.
that.
Awesome.
I could use you right now. And he said, I'm there. So Jared is Hollywood. I love him.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
doing the next one. You got to know.
Okay.
You let me know.
Okay.
I'll be in it. Hey.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Make
for
her
September.
crazy, though. Make her crazy.
Oh,
Make her real
absolutely.
crazy. Okay.
For September,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So she does not have to play a role.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Momo
good.
to herself.
Never let it go there. Man, so I'm really excited. I think I'm going to come Sunday. I am
that
definitely
would
going
be
to come and
great.
support.
If you're
Absolutely.
coming Sunday, I'm coming Sunday.
Hey, we in there.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell your friends. Tell somebody to tell somebody else to come on out and support us, because a lot of people in Tuscaloosa are always looking for something to do.
Absolutely.
They say we don't have anything to do. Well, I'm giving you something to do, and it's funny, and it's, you know, real. It's like Tyler Perry equivalent and then
Okay.
some.
Okay,
It is
okay.
really great.
Okay.
So
You
now,
better toot your own horn.
right, and you got 2 shows. One Saturday, one Sunday,
One
and what
Saturday.
times again?
7 o'clock on Saturday and 5 o'clock on Sunday.
And these are at Central High School?
Central High School in the auditorium. Of
Are they
course.
selling tickets at the door?
Yeah. Well, you can just pay at the door.
At the door. That's what I
$20
mean.
at the door. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that you've had a very rough year.
Oh yeah, I have. I
So-
have.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Well, I know the play that I was in, right around that time,
Right after.
your daughter was in an accident.
Yes.
And that whole recuperation process was very long and I'm sure very strenuous.
Yes, it was.
But you pushed forth, and came out with something different.
What is the color of love?
Right. And then here recently, tell everybody about, what you've been going through with that.
Well, 3 years ago, my son was diagnosed. My 23-year-old at the time son was diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh my God.
And July the 29th of last year, he lost his battle with it. And, I don't want to cry on him.
No, he won his battle.
He won his battle.
He won his
Absolutely,
battle.
he did, because he's no longer suffering. He's
Right.
not in pain. He's not afraid. But he was 26 years old, and he was the absolute joy of my life. We grew up together.
Right.
I had him when I was 20, and we just did life together. And he was my biggest cheerleader, my biggest support system. He was so handsome, just like his mom is pretty.
Okay.
I was just, but
No,
he
no,
was.
no, he wasn't just, your son was fine. I'm just
Thank
going to let
you.
you know, I got a little cougar in me, just a little bit.
That's why I'm keeping myself away from her now.
Oh, my son's so fine.
You see?
Yeah, but he was the absolute joy of my life. But thank God, he was the kind that would just get up and go every day. If you didn't know his story, you never know he was sick, because he had that get up and go, and he had 2 beautiful children that he left behind. And thank God I got to spend the weekend with him, and that was just a blessing. And it was sad and it was happy also, because my grandson, he lives in Texas, but he's here right now. He said, Mimi, they call me Mimi, I'm way too young to be grandmama now.
Right.
They call me Mimi. He said, Mimi, I just can't wait to get to heaven, because I want to see my daddy. Oh, God. And we were on the way to church, so I just cried, like, in church. And I had to hold him in church because he was crying. It was sad.
How are
But
your grandbabies?
they're 5. They're 5. They're 11 days apart now. Papa was a Rolling
I was gonna say
Stone.
we ain't gonna talk about that.
No.
Okay, but man,
It is what it
grandchildren
is.
are they
Yes.
heaven sent?
Oh, they're heaven.
They are
sent.
the best.
And when I look at them, I see him. So
Absolutely.
that's everything right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. But like I said, you had a
You wasn't
rough
supposed
year.
to come here and get me
Oh,
teary
you
eyed.
crying too.
Man.
Oh,
I
I'm
tell
sorry.
you.
But I just wanted everybody to know, you know, you see people doing things and, you know, great things here in the city, and this is not without struggle. A lot of times you don't know what a person is sacrificing. It could be a sacrifice of sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's been doing these plays for a while, but she has her own turmoil in her personal life,
Struggles, yeah.
but she's pushing and
Gotcha.
ministering to us, you know.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
that's very, very awesome. And I wanted to make sure, you know, that we highlight that. You know. All right, so that's going to do it for this week's edition of Woman Talk Wednesday. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Shawna.
Thank you for having me.
Greatly appreciate it. We look forward to what's the name of the play?
A Trial by Fire.
A Trial by
A
Fire.
trial by fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
forward
And it's
to
going
it.
to be hot.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Amen. Amen at that.
Okay, so this Saturday and Sunday, Central High School Auditorium, and we can get the tickets from the cast members. Again.
Absolutely.
All right, so if you need the list of the cast members, just rewind this back a little bit and watch it again.
Right.
All right, y'all have a good one. See you.
Peace.
Bye.